Hello everyone, welcome to External Star channel. Dear ladies and gentlemen, today I will be unboxing and reviewing this beautiful Mercedes-Benz in 1:18 scale. It was made by KK Scale and I'm already quite curious what the quality will be like. Yeah, so actually I was looking for this one for some time already, but I only saw auto art, which was like $500 and more on eBay. And I said like, no, that's just too much. Yeah, so that's just too much. And then this one appeared and I was just like, oh, maybe now for 150, that's a much better deal. Yeah, it's fully closed, but maybe the quality is quite okay. If the only purpose is to have it displayed on your shelf, then maybe you don't need this 360 access and this one should be enough. Okay, so now let me just open it. And yeah, actually maybe first to also review this box a little bit. So it's a fully transparent box. You can see it from the top, from the side, also the rear and the front. Yeah, so basically you can see almost everything already when it's already in the box. Wow, I really appreciate it when this box is transparent with windows and you can already see what is inside. That's much better because you know what to expect already. And yeah, so this diecast by KK Scale is quite good. Okay, so let me just open here this side. Okay, quite simple. So inside of this paper box with windows, there is this, I call it a frame. It's a plastic frame. So let me just be very careful here. Okay, so now how to remove it out of this plastic frame. I expect some screws to be in there. And yes, actually 4 screws. And now I want to be really careful. But yeah, there is a little bit of dust on it, but it should be quite okay. Yeah? So nothing significant. And later I can also clean it with my brush to make it really perfect, but I already see that the paint is very good. And maybe the only thing here, the symbol, the emblem, yeah, it's always the most sensitive part of every Mercedes-Benz, this emblem. I love it when it's exactly in the middle. Here it's maybe 0.5 millimeter to the left side. I'm not sure if you can see it, but yeah, it's insignificant, but I know this every time. Yeah, so I'm now a little bit hesitant if I should turn it a little bit, this 0.5 millimeter clockwise or not. Yeah, maybe not, because I already damaged some of those emblems on Mercedes-Benz models, and I don't want this one to be another one in the line which is damaged. Okay, so far so this is perfect. Now, maybe I will use my electric screwdriver since there are 4. If there are just 2 screws, I use the manual one here. I think it's really time to use what is available, and this one actually is very useful. Okay, so I will just turn it like this. Okay. Come on, baby. It's time to go out. And here it is. Okay, so let me just also put this aside. I don't need it anymore. Okay. And now this beautiful Mercedes-Benz 600. It's a short wheelbase. Wow, so the wheels turn and it's also connected to the steering wheel. So yeah, it's already, there are some functions on this one, so it's not fully, you know, without any functions. The wheels also turn, rotate, spin. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so the weight is average, I would say. Yeah. Today I really want to enjoy this unboxing, so this is why I had a shot of rum, my favorite. Okay, so now I think the next step would be really to check the exterior and the paint. And I can already tell you that the paint is really, really flawless. Yeah, I don't see any problems with it. Really, not any problem. It's fully black, and yeah, it's really, really impressive how they managed to reproduce this perfect car. It's one of my favorite cars of all the times. I actually have also this long wheelbase version from CMC, which was like $1,000. Maybe you had a chance to see my video I made about a year ago. It's my most expensive model so far, but now I also wanted to have this short wheelbase version, which is actually this one, Mercedes-Benz 600 SWB. Okay, so now maybe let me start directly in the front. Yes, so here what you can see here actually is, let me maybe turn it a little bit like this. So here, as I said, the emblem, a small Mercedes-Benz logo here, and then the grille, which is actually perforated. It's a very nice masterpiece here. The headlights are also incredibly nicely done. I think I could not find anything better. Maybe on the CMC Pullman or the long wheelbase version that I have, everything is, you know, real die-cast or metal. All the pieces here, sometimes it's plastic and painted. I mean, like here, this front fender also, yes, that's here. I think it's all plastic, just colored, but on the CMC it's all metallic. Okay, but anyway, I quite love how this one looks like. So then from the side you see the door handles actually also very nicely done. Also the key fob, that's also something impressive. Yeah, I have not seen that so many times. It's a separate piece, all nice and shiny. You see also here the wipers, yeah, so that's also nicely done. Now maybe I'm also testing all the time the glass, yeah, so the windshield here, oh, it's quite thick. No issue with that. What about the sides? Also quite solid and thick. In the back, also thick, yeah, so not really, yeah, it's not really bad. Sometimes I had models which had really thin glasses, only some kind of foil, which was, you know, not very solid, and it was also, it had some gaps in between the frame and the plastic. But here it's perfectly done. I mean, this framing around the windows, this is really beautifully done. Beautifully. I don't see any issues with that at all. Yeah, so really fantastic job. And I must say, KK scale, yeah, really surprised me. In the past, I had already some KK scale models, but I was not pleasantly surprised, or I was not really satisfied by the quality. But here, with this one specifically, I am absolutely astonished, because for this price point, as I said, the Auto Art one you can find for 500. This is 150. Really a huge price difference, but the excitement, I think it's, yeah, it's comparable. Of course, you can say Auto Art, you can open it, you can feel the metal, you can feel the die cast. Here, you know, this is probably only resin. Okay, let me just also test it. Yeah, it's a resin, or is it die cast? Now I'm really confused. Yeah, so let me also find out on internet a little bit more about the materials used. But I mean, it's quite heavy. Yeah? It could be easily metallic, but yeah, let's see. For example, this logo here in the back. Yeah, so you see another Mercedes-Benz logo. It's a nice sticker. Here it is 600 as well, very nice. We have this license plate saying SMB 600, which is the Mercedes-Benz 600, of course. And it's this old license plate. So nowadays we have European Union license plates, but of course when this model was produced originally, and the European Union license plates were not used yet. Okay, and then we have two exhausts. So maybe you are also curious, what about the undercarriage here? So let me show you also carefully here. You see quite some details, yes? So it's made in China, of course, like any other model I have. Two exhausts, also a little bit details of the suspension here, yeah, also here how the wheels are connected. By the way, the suspension, is the suspension working or not? So let me see now. Wow, I think it is. You see, another surprise. I would never say that suspension is working here. And in the front, no, in the front probably not. It's only just some weak piece of plastic, but in the rear it's really working, yeah? So that's another nice feature. Now what I also like, and now I will go directly to the camera to show you. I want to show you a little bit more about the interior, yeah? So here the steering wheel, also this dark brown imitation of wood, and you see the wipers, and here this small net. And then when we see inside, yeah, so you have nice luxurious beige colored seats. It's all done very nicely. And then unfortunately I can't open anything, so you can just enjoy what is visible at the moment. And what is actually very much visible here, the curtains in the back, and the same here now. When you check them, it's quite nice, yeah? Okay, so I mean also here the rear lights, it's, you know, with this frame, it looks very nice and actually also very realistic. So if I just take some pictures outside with this model and some nice background, you would probably think that this was the real car, because it's so nicely done. I can't believe that, guys. Yeah, so maybe also from this side, if we check the interior once again, you see now in the front the steering wheel, radio. Maybe the middle console is not very nicely done, yeah, so that could be improved a little bit. I see the gaps, but other than that, I mean, all the gauges, clusters, everything is there. Yeah, nicely done. Okay, so that's it. That's my new model now. And so guys, tell me, how do you like it? Tell me in the comments, and especially if you have the Auto Art one or the CMC long wheelbase, then let me know. Would you also buy this one, or is it somehow under your expectations since nothing can be opened? Yeah, so for me personally, as I said, I don't want to spend another $500 for this Auto Art somewhere on eBay, yeah, with some unsure history or not clear history of the model. Sometimes it's pre-owned and you never know what you receive. But here, this one was originally packed, factory sealed, everything nice. Yeah, so really lovely, and yeah, I love it, really. So now I think only time for the final rating. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.